Om Namah Shivaya. Quigu to Taklakot. The day started very early today. Since all of us knew that we'll be leaving today, we all wanted to make the best use of the morning time available to us. Some did their yoga and pranayama on the banks of Lake Mansarovar. Some did meditation. Some were busy with the last minute photography. But none of us actually wanted to leave that place. The sadness in the eyes of each and every one was obvious. For some reason, nobody wanted to leave that place and go back. Little ahead of Quigu, we reached a place where we completed our parikrama of Mansarovar. The beauty of this place made us realize how much we are going to miss Kailasha, Manasarovar and the Rakshasthal. From here we could see Kailash, Manasarovar lake and the Rakshasthal lake, all the three of them together. It was quite an apt place to say thank you and bid farewell to the wonderful place. Some of the people who wanted to collect the waters of Rakshasthal picked up those waters from here. From here on, our return journey back to our homes had started.
Okay, good morning, gentlemen. Now it is around 8:30 Chinese time. We started off from Shigu or Quigu, and we are en route to Taklakot, completing our parikrama of the Manasarovar. This is another view from another place, a beautiful view again. As you can see, right in front of you is Rakshasthal. Ahead of you is Kailasha in another form. And you can see the beauty of this lake. As I said in the morning, right from the time we have started, in fact, I've been feeling as if, I'm leaving my home. This place doesn't want you to leave, actually. I'm feeling so homesick that I'm leaving this place. I somehow have the same feeling right from morning today. that maybe I belong here more than anything else. Or maybe I want to be here more than anything else. Amazing place. You just spend a few hours here and it makes you feel I mean, that you've always been here. A lovely place, a lovely morning, and a lovely feeling. Okay guys, so this is Manas Sarovar on one side, and that is Rakshastal on the other side. Okay, and in center is Kailasha. I'll just stabilize myself because I have to climb up something. Okay. Now I'll take it slowly. Alright? To these beautiful mountains. Okay. Slowly come down. The sun and Manas. Okay. As you can see. Then as you turn. Okay, right in the middle is Kailasha. There he is, majestic, towering above everybody. He is in his blue form today. Alright. And then of course there he is. And here is Rakshastal. This is one of the most beautiful views actually. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful ways in which one can understand how Kailasha is actually in between the Rakshastal and the Manas Sarovar. Wonderful view from here. Generally, Rakshastal is very violent, but today surprisingly even Rakshastal seems to be quiet. Maybe it's early morning. You'll find lots of barren kind of things, no clouds, nothing. And there is Kailasha, and then we slowly move towards Manas. Yeah, and surrounded by beautiful, beautiful snow-clad mountains. Yeah, there it is. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely. Just one more quick round. Rakshastal, Kailasha, and there we are, Manas. जितने भी I don't know how many videos I've taken, but it's just impossible to resist.
not saturated.
Not saturated, yeah. It's so beautiful. It's just impossible. हाँ
मना कर रहा है काली बोतल देख कर चलो देखिए
Okay guys, this is on the banks of Rakshasthal. You can see Kailasha there. This is one lake where you will not find even a single bird. It's amazing. Mansarovar is full of life, whereas this lake does not have any life. Actually, the Tibetans out here, they forbade you to even touch the water. Nobody takes a bath in this. Nobody collects the water. It's only a few Hindus who really don't know much about these things. They do collect water. They feel that if you take this water and give it to people with mental problems, mentally retarded children or people with basic mental problems, it does have some positive effect. Whatever it is, this is a powerful place, a beautiful place. Enjoy it. I don't know how far it is true. A few of our yatris who have taken a wash in this did not have very good experiences also. So actually you don't see many of the people collecting water from here. Anyways, this is the bank of Rakshasthal.
On the way to Taklakot, we went to the last resting place of the great General Joravar Singh, who embraced martyrdom for the expansion of the territorial limits of India and paid respects to the shrine. This general is singularly responsible for India having control of Leh and Ladakh today, and his actions later resulted in a treaty between Tibet and India. The Samadhi is a mere heap of stones erected at a distance of a few kilometers from Taklakot in a secluded place. No concrete foundation and brick walling has been done. The shrine is in a bad shape and needs a lot of improvement. One feels very sad looking at the shrine of one of the greatest sons of India. The government of India should take up with the Chinese authorities for better maintenance and setting up a permanent suitable memorial in the everlasting memory of the great general. General Joravar Singh Kalhuria was born in Rajput family of Kulhar, now called Bilaspur, in Himachal Pradesh in 1786. With sheer hard work and military brilliance, he rose to become the commander-in-chief of Maharaja Gulab Singh, who was then under Maharaja Ranjit Singh. He was a shrewd logistician and with his innate ability earned the title of Wazir on bringing about physical and judicial reforms in his kingdom. He annexed Ladakh and Baltistan in 1840 and brought them under the Dogra rule. In 1841, he turned his attention towards Tibet. After fierce battles and conquering various forts en route, he first established his headquarters at Tirthapuri. With 15,000 men, he fought a great battle near Barkha with the Tibetan forces of more than 10,000 soldiers, in which he utterly routed them and advanced to Taklakot. Leaving his army under his subordinate, Captain Bastiram, Zorawar took a handful of men and went to Ghatok to leave his wife there. On his way back, he was attacked at Toyo by a big army sent by the Chinese to assist the Tibetans. General Zorawar was taken by surprise, but he fought so gallantly that the Tibetans believed him to be a tantric endowed with supernatural powers. The legend says that since it was believed that no lead bullet could penetrate his body, he was shot dead in the end with a golden bullet and was afterward hacked to pieces. Another legend is that in the fierce battle that ensued, a bullet pierced through the right shoulder of the general, but he picked up his sword and with the left hand and continued to fight. A Tibetan horseman came charging and pierced his lance through the chest of the brave chief, who breathed his last in the battlefield. It was the month of December in the year 1841. The Tibetans, being superstitious, cut small pieces of flesh from the general's dead body to keep it in their houses, so that Zorawar-like chivalry was passed on among the Tibetan people from generations to generations. A samadhi has been erected on his remains, which still stands there in the form of a chotan. It is said that Zorawar Singh's testicles and some flesh are still preserved in the Simbling Gompa and one hand in the Sakya Gompa situated by its side. In some monasteries, Zorawar's armor and shields were preserved as trophies. General Zorawar Singh always earned the respect of both the victorious friends and the vanquished foe. In the books of history and research papers, General Zorawar Singh is rightly called the Napoleon of India. From here, we went to a Tibetan monastery which partially survived the Cultural Revolution of China. It is quite an old monastery, almost 1022 years old. Please spend some time in exploring the various rooms inside it. It is truly remarkable place and represents the wonderful way of life of Tibet. From here on, we went back to our hotels at Taklakot. The entire journey was very beautiful. You cannot resist noticing the beautiful roadwork done by the Chinese. There was huge construction work going on at every place that we have seen. This huge inhospitable high altitude desert is slowly being converted into a beautiful green fields by diverting the water and developing various places. The amount of construction work that is being done is a thing to be seen and learnt by us.
About 90 kilometers from Taklakot. This is one of the very, very old, almost 2000 years old Buddhist monastery. In fact, surprising to see that this also has got a place where there is Ram, Sita and Lakshman also. This is the second part of it, of the temple. As you can see, it is full of bright colors, really uplifting. These colors are really mesmerizing. You can see the amount of work which is involved in creating each mural out here. It's really amazing. Must have taken some very dedicated people with lots and lots of patience over a very, very long period of time to actually make anything as intricate as this. And the goodness is that this work somehow managed to survive in spite of the Chinese Revolution and the expansion, and now serves as a major tourist attraction in this place. No? But,
So beautiful.
देवी की तंत्र की देवियां हैं बन के हैं उल्टी लटके हाथ पैर सब देखो ध्यान से देखो लिम्स हैं बॉडी की देखो सर उल्टा लटका है the parts intestines and hands and everything काले रंग का याक the faces are covered na अभी और तुम्हें देखना है छत के ऊपर देखिए बहुत सीन छत के ऊपर देखिए माय गॉड क्या बना हुआ है अच्छा हरिति है ना हरिति तांत्रिक गॉडेस
Amazing iconography here. Seems to be a place where they worship the goddess. We really don't know what these things mean, but they're quite effective. Gentlemen, this is a 1,000-year-old complex, temple complex. Looks pretty small from outside, but as we are moving in, there are so many labyrinths and labyrinths and labyrinths. The local guide says that this temple is more than 1,000 to 1,500 years old. It does looks like, and it's got so many numerous rooms, living quarters, and of course prayer halls, all very nicely, maintained. None of it is dirty. You can make it out from the very wood out here, but it's quite an old complex. You see, it's a very nice feeling. Must have been one of the very important religious places. Wow, another chamber, another temple, another prayer hall.
So many scriptures.
As I've said, it's continuous. Looks like Tara, really beautiful and divine. Wow, this is an ancient culture which we know very little about. Actually, a colorful, beautiful culture. Another beautiful chamber again. The colors are something which immediately, catch your eye. I really don't know what these scriptures are. There must be some holy scriptures or some kind of talisman. But you find so many of these small little antechambers, neatly decorated, painstakingly maintained, with lots and lots and lots of intricate work all around, and very calm, very quiet, nothing dirty. Well, maybe someday somebody will tell me what these things mean. Oh my god, another chamber. This place is full of antechambers, chambers, chambers, and chambers, filled with lots and lots of colorful, beautiful things. The thing is, every single item that is kept here is so beautiful, so intricate. It has a purpose. It is not kept just for the heck of it. Somebody has spent a huge amount of time making it, decorating it, maybe understanding it, loving it, and of course maintaining it. See, each one is an exuberance of art. Each one is just filled with intricate details and details and details. I'm sure you not only require very skilled manpower, you require very patient people to do anything like this. Okay.
After reaching Taklakot, we were back to arranging our luggage and preparing ourselves for the next day for the journey to cross the Lipulek Pass to come back to India. And the shopping and exploring of Taklakot continued with the last minute urgency. At Taklakot, we also realized that most of our fellow yatris' water bottles have started leaking, and most of our personal clothing was completely drenched because of certain pious individuals. Many of us had to rearrange the water that we are carrying and our luggage so that it does not cause further trouble to the fellow yatris. Some of us were in a big hurry to finish off with the remaining yuans with us so that we don't have to carry it back to India. So the shopping went on as much as possible. One surprising thing you find here in China or Tibet is that you won't find any beggars anywhere. Some of us who are left with small change notes, even if we wanted to give it to any beggar, there were no beggars around. Even in the temples and monasteries we visited, nobody would be there as a beggar to take your money. Even if you try to offer it to someone, they would very politely guide you to go and place your offerings inside the monastery or a temple.
Okay guys, now the time is exactly 12:30 and we are back to our same old Taklakot room. Taklakot, ya Burang, ya Pulan, whatever you call it. So this officially completes our Kailash Manas Sarovar Parikrama. From now onwards, now it's a question of going back. So we need to now unpack our luggage, repack it, and by 3:30 give it back to the people. Have a lunch. We have a little bit of free time in the evening today to do a little bit of shopping. And tomorrow morning, I think at around 5:30 or 6 o'clock, we'll have to start from here, do our immigration checks with the Chinese authorities, and then sit in a bus and move up to a place which is near to Lipulek Pass, and then we cross over to India via the Lipulek Pass. So we are very, very happy, very, very comfortable. Luckily, we are in good health, no issues at all is well, and I can officially say that now we have completed the parikrama of Kailash and Manasarovar. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Taklakot, one of the supermarkets kind of thing. Found really something interesting. Just look at the way these people have the non-veg packed. What is this? Looks like chicken breast or something. Nugget తీసుకుందా Okay, next.
ये क्या
Oh wow. Okay, these are wings. Oh, this seems to be legs. Okay, and these are I know some internals, I think, maybe heart and all those things. This is chicken fat, chicken or I don't know what fat, separately packed. What about those legs? Whose legs are there? Those feet. Oh wow, this is interesting, eh? So I think they are ready to eat. You have to just take them and maybe warm them a little and yeah, okay. And well, I really don't know what they are, but they're looking interesting. Okay. Yeah, they're warming up. Now, what is this? This is prawn or something. Huh? What else? Wow. What is that? I mean, I really don't know what it is, but it looks like some kind of a, I don't know. And yeah, nice. So here you have your sausages getting warmed up, nice and proper. Nice, interesting place. I mean, it's a very well-stocked supermarket. Lots of good vegetables and lots of grocery items. These people, I think they like seeds quite a lot. Lots of seeds. Can't even really make out what they are. Okay.